Good morning, everybody. Hi. My name is Karen Kong, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ottawa, and welcome to my This or That Thursday. So every week I try to post two card projects, this week's tags, to my Facebook group, and I ask my crafting community and my friends to vote on which one to make for you live on Thursday morning. So this morning I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I am a little bit tired because today is the start of the last chance. Oh my God, I'm going to tell you right now that I'm really tired and I'm not saying things or, thinking straight because I'm so tired. I've been obsessing over, my wish list the last couple nights, and then I got up super early this morning to do my order, so I didn't miss out on anything. I also didn't sleep well because I think my brain was too excited, and I actually woke up at 2 a.m. wondering if the clearance rack had been updated. So I actually took a peek while lying in bed at the clearance rack to make sure that I didn't miss anything that I really, really wanted. And once I figured out that, okay, there was nothing there that I was desperate to have, I went back to sleep. But I was awake before 5, even before my alarm went off to get my order in. So anyways, it's fun but it's stressful all at the same time. It's so weird. So anyways, let me get my my computer set up so I can see your comments. Just give me a second. Just going to set it up. I found this kind of cool feature while I was getting ready for my live this morning, that you can create polls in a live, and I'd never tried that. So just for fun, I thought I'd do that. Once I get a few more of my friends on, I'll try launching that poll and see if it works, because just for fun. Okay, so I had two tags. I went simple this week. I didn't make cards, but I made tags because Christmas is coming, and I was thinking that I would like to use up some tags. So I have a bunch of tags that I actually never used from last year, so I'm going to use those, but I'm going to create some new ones. And I just went to take a look at my stash of like Christmas wrap to see what kind of colors they are, because I think what held me back last year from using them was that they didn't match, right? I had like a bunch of tags that didn't match the paper, and it just didn't look right. So anyways, this year I'm going to try to make some additional tags that actually match. Good morning, Shannon. How are you? Did you get up to do your order this morning? Because I was up super early, and I'm already having trouble like formulating, sentences and thinking. I think I need a second coffee. Okay, let me switch over to my desk. I have some more swap cards to share with you guys. One last batch, and then we'll do a little bit of crafting. Okay, so just give me a second. Close your eyes. There we go. Oh, good. Did you get everything you wanted, Shannon, or did you, do you think you missed out on anything? Yeah, because I was like curious, like what kind of really awesome deals there were in the clearance rack, because I know that in previous years or previous clearance rack updates that I noticed, I knew that there was stuff that we were missing out on, but I didn't know if there were some really awesome stuff that were there really early and disappeared. So this time I checked at 2 a.m. and while some things did disappear, it was still okay to order. Like I did my order around 5. Well, I started going through my order at 5 a.m. I was, I had most of it already set up. It's just the clearance rack that I wasn't sure about. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, it was fun, stressful, but fun. Okay, so let's take a look at some swap cards first. Maybe it'll be helpful. Well, I won't move anything. Okay, so here's a card that I got that I think this is like an Asian theme. I feel like it's from the the Crane of Fortune. Is that the right one? I'm not sure. Because usually the rules around this swap are usually using current products, and I thought I saw something in the new catalog, upcoming catalog, that might have been more Asian themed, but maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. Anyways, nice, clean, simple card. And this one too. This is all just stamps, ink, paper, and it just looks beautiful. I can't remember which set this is from, but I'm pretty sure it's part of the current mini catalog. But yeah, I really like that. It's really nice and clean and simple. From Doreen Teasdale. Who was the other one from? The other one was from Connie Douglas. Okay, so this is a Gnomes stamp. Or actually, this is just DSP. She just added a sentiment, and that was it. This is from Lise Tabor. Oh, I like this. See, I like it when we have like a colorful card and I add like a sentiment, white on black. It just pops. Really nice. And I think this is, yeah, this is embossed. This is from Catherine Sanders. And this is the Soft Seedling set. Now, I really liked this. I thought it was a really great stamp set, but I have a bias towards stamp sets that have matching dies, and this one did not have a matching die set with it, so I did not get it, but still a gorgeous stamp set. This one is from Carol Steinbrecher. Oh, US demonstrator. Awesome. The teacup. This is the cup of tea. What's it called? Yeah, cup of tea stamp set. Fun fold. Oh, this one didn't come with any demonstrator information. That's okay. And the waves of inspiration. Is that the right one? I'm sorry, my brain is like still waking up, trying to wake up. This one is from Eleanor Burdett Luliet. I hope I pronounced it right. Beautiful. That's so nice. And the Waves of Inspiration DSP, which was not available after the initial promotion period, is in the clearance rack right now. I don't know if it's still, there's still some left, but I know I saw it this morning. And this one is made by my team member. This is from Sandra. Such an awesome card. I think this is the picture this dies to cut out the circles, and then the cherry punch. So, thank you. So yeah, those are the rest of the swap cards I got, and it was fun. It was fun to swap with other demonstrators, and I wish I had started swapping earlier, because, like I said, apparently, not even a half hour in, they were all gone. Oh, and of course, I knew this was going to happen. The phone was going to ring while I was having a live. It never happens unless I'm having a live. Anyways, good morning, Sandra. How are you doing? I know you were up a little bit early. Okay, so I think I'm ready to start. Everybody picked the penguin again. I can't believe it. I quite liked this one that I made. It was inspired by somebody else, but I mean, like, it was a card. It was a card that I saw that inspired this. It was a different it was a different layout, obviously, but I liked the color combination, and I liked the embossing in the background. So anyways, that was my favorite, but the penguin always seems to win out. So we'll work on the penguin today. Okay, so let me put things aside. I'm using the the Tailor Made Tag dies to make my tags. I like buying like the stuff, the dies that make like shapes, because they are versatile and you can use them across all sorts of projects. So, I'm happy to have this set. Okay, so I dragged out my penguin DSP because I have lots of it left still, and it was great to use like little scraps. So I pulled out the scraps I'm going to use. And of course, the penguin punch, I told you guys, I posted that it is only $10.40 on sale in the clearance. So that's a fantastic deal. Okay, so I thought that I would make a slightly different combination. I pulled out these two to work with instead. It's from the same DSP pack, and I think these will look good together too. So let me show you how I did it. All right. So first thing I did was to cut a tag, the tag itself, out of the white, because I need to glue on these sections. Sorry, I need to glue these on first, and then I will cut it out. But I just wanted to point out that I use the white behind it to provide like something, well, to attach it to and to give it more thickness, right? So it feels more solid. Okay, so yes, I have to cut out my DSP and I will glue it on, and then I will die cut afterwards. So I thought about actually cutting these pieces out first with the die and then gluing them on, because everything would line up, but I thought it would be actually easier if I just glued it on and assembled it and then die cut the whole thing. So okay, so let me take care of that. So let me bring over my paper trimmer. So Shannon, what kind of fun stuff did you get? Were you concentrating on the new mini catalog? Sorry, yeah, you as a demonstrator can order from the new mini catalog, but there's also like the last chance sale. I don't know if you took advantage of that. I know I did. I got some more of the snowflakes, because these snowflakes were like really, really great price. Okay, so I only want, let me just double check with my ruler. Like I said, it's like hard to think today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I put on about 1.5 inches of this bottom section. So let me cut this off. So I want it to go horizontally, so I will cut off 1.5 inches. Yep. Moved. That's okay. And the rest of it will be this polka dot one, which is, I'm going to need about 2.5 inches. So let's cut that. Actually, I need a little bit more so I can die cut properly. So let's cut off 2 3/4. Okay, and then I'm just going to adhere it. All right, where's my stamp and seal? So now I have to be careful, because I know that when I die cut it, I can't put the just seal around the edges. Like, I have to make sure it's on the inside, you know what I mean? Like, I have to put it here and not just on the outside, because once I cut it off, I don't want it to fall off. Okay, so I'm going to use the same one, or do you guys think I should use the other one? I think I cut it for this one. This one's slightly wider. Yeah, this is a good size. And I think that little reinforcement at the top where the hole is like a really nice detail to add. Oh yes, the tree trimming dies, Sandra says. Those are tempting, yeah. Very, very useful for Christmas time. And Shannon says she mostly focused on the new mini catalog. I see. Fun stuff. All right. So, did I cut it tall enough? Yeah, I think so. It doesn't have to match up exactly. It just has to cover it so that when I go to cut it, it will be fine. Okay, so let me put on the adhesive. I need to move this up. Okay. All right, that's not going to move. So here, and then add this one. Yeah, so this year I want to make more tags that actually match the wrapping paper I'm using, so that I will use it. Otherwise, they will go unused, because I know from experience now that if my tag does not match my paper, then it's not going to work. I will not want to use it. So I'm going to stick with more traditional bright real red and like green, and then maybe I think I have a bunch of paper that I chose was like silver and blue, like snowflakes and stuff. So that's what I'm going to aim to make. Okay, so I just stuck it onto my white. All right, and I'm going to use my cut and emboss machine to cut these out. So I'm going to cut this out, and I'm also going to cut out the little reinforcement in blue. Okay. So I only cut out last time, I just turned it, so I only cut out one because I wasn't sure I was going to make more. But look at this. This is why you should save scraps, because you don't want to cut off like a whole section of like a new sheet of paper just for a little tiny piece like that. Okay, just making room for my cut and emboss machine. Alright, so for anybody who's never used a cut and emboss machine, this is like the most awesome tool, and it's really easy to use. All the instructions on how to layer your pieces are here, and it's really, really simple. Okay, so I'm just going to put this one on. And line this up. So when I put it through the machine, I try not to aim it so that one full edge is going underneath the roller. It goes smoother. It's easier to push it through when it's on an angle, when you don't have like a full edge going through, because it makes it harder to push, and it makes this horrible snapping sound that sounds like you're breaking it. So I'm going to use a little bit of washi tape to hold it down, because I want the horizontal stripes to stay fairly straight. Where should I put this? Okay, and then this guy. There we go. Oh, the merriest frames, Shannon. That is really nice. Yes. Yes, I thought about that one because I really like what I've seen other demonstrators do with the poinsettias in that set. It's really, really nice. I don't know, there's just too many things, and I finally held back and said that I had enough stuff, and I haven't even used some of the stuff that I have yet, so I really cannot justify getting more. Alright, so there's my little reinforcement. Super cute. Put that there. And take these, put this aside. I'm going to take the washi tape off. Oops. I think it's time to replace this one. Maybe. Alright, so there's my tag. Super cute. Oh, it's stuck. I have something sticky. Oh, you know what? It's the adhesive. The adhesive that I went over one edge. That's okay. Alright, so let me get this one out of the way, because I'll be using a punch next. Oh, you love the die. Yeah, you know what? I don't have any of those sets, and that there is a, there's a tree one. What is it called? I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. There's a tree one that's got like the cross section of the log, and it's embossed, and it has like dies to go with it too, and I think that's really cool. Very tempting to get that too. I think that's coming out actually in the new mini catalog. Okay, so before I lose this piece, I'm just going to glue it on. go. These tweezers are the best thing. They're just like regular eyelash or eyebrow tweezers. And I use it all the time to pick up tiny little pieces like this and place them. All right, so it's really simple. I'm already half done. So now it's time for a little bit of stamping. I have to get out my penguin punch, and I will punch out a little penguin body and the hat and the scarf I will have to fussy cut. That's fine. Okay, so all the punches, they come in this a shape where you can lock it so that they lie flat instead of being open. So I'm just going to unlock it. Okay, I'm going to take a white piece to cut the body. Okay, so I always look at it from underneath so I can line up the paper. There we go. And then I need my penguin body. Okay. So I got a little foot there too, but I'm not using the foot. I'm going to stamp it onto the body. So that's all I need right now. Okay, I'm going to get, let's see, my block out. I use my Stamparatus an awful lot, but I'm thinking I should use the block because I have several little tiny pieces, and should be fine. Sometimes I find I need to stamp things several times, like words especially I like to use the block for. Okay, so I'm just going to stick on his eyes here. Let me just double check this is, yeah. Okay, I need black. Oh, did she actually, Shannon's saying that she saw Genevieve post that she's going to order the blue mini cut and emboss. I didn't know that we could order them. I'm kind of curious, like, you know, can we order that? Not that I need another machine, but I'm curious because it's so beautiful. I know that it's on back order. It's not actually ready to ship yet, but yeah, I'm curious if you can actually order it. So let me just stamp on the eyes. Let's hope that they're straight. Oh, not too bad. Okay, let me clean it off so I can take it off. I feel like that, you know, last night when I stamped it, it was totally fine. I did it using the Stamparatus and I didn't think there was a problem. But I can see that that eye has like a little thing around it. Let's see if I can, because it's clear, I should be able to line it up. I have to bring it a little closer so I can help. If it's not, then I'm going to have to do this again. I don't know. The perfectionist in me is like not happy with that. I think I may have to use the Stamparatus. It's always the little pieces that I have trouble with. Like, I don't know if it's because I don't apply the pressure properly. Like, I've seen other demonstrators, you know, stamp with no problems, and theirs always comes out clear. I don't know how they do it. Okay, so let me get out the Stamparatus. I'm going to cut out one more piece. I know I can use the other side, but yeah, let's use the other side. Okay. So I'd already lined up. I wanted to show you guys actually with this particular stamp. Okay, so this shape is not the shape that it naturally comes in, that stamp. It actually is less of a curve, but because it is photopolymer, you can bend it. So I bent it into the shape that I wanted. I used the die to help me shape it into the circle because I wanted to fit along the curve. So I used the die for this circle and I lined it up so that I could have my words go around it. And I thought that was like a cool trick that I could show you guys. Okay, so I left it there because it was easier than having to line it all up again. But okay, so we're gonna restamp this. Let's see how it turns out. Should be fine when I use like Stamparatus. I had to put the foam mat back in because it is a photopolymer set, right? Yeah. Let me just put this back in. Okay. Okay, where did my eyeballs go? Uh-oh. Oh no, I lost the eyeballs. What did I do with them? I had them a second ago. No. It's not on the block. Help me out. Where did my eyeballs go? Good thing mine are attached to my head, because this morning I don't know what I do. Serious? Oh, there it is. Okay, somehow went over on the side. Okay, here we go. Back in business. All right, so I'm gonna line up my eyeballs. And it stuck to my fingernail. Oh, there. Okay. Sometimes it sticks to my fingernail and I have trouble letting go and getting it in the right position. All right. Oh, thank you, Sandra. It's too bad there's a slight delay in the video and the comments, because, like, see, look how nice that looks. It was like, it's about being able to apply even pressure, and I don't know what it is about when I press it down by hand, but the little things like little eyeballs and like words and stuff, I always have trouble with. So that's what the Stamparatus is super good at. All right, let me clean off the eyeball so I can get the beak. All right, where's my beak? Oh, okay, I took it off. Swear to God, I'm going to lose this morning. I think I need another coffee. Okay, let's put his beak on his face. See, it's sticking to my fingernail. There we go. And I'm going to use Mango Melody to stamp a yellow beak. See, again, this is fine. I just want it to be a little bit darker. So I'm stamping twice. See? Looks so good. Oh, I should have done the feet at the same time, because I want his feet to be the same too. Okay, so now I'm going to move my magnet and we'll put his feet on here. Cute. And I'm going to stamp it twice so I can get it darker. Perfect. Looks good. Okay, while I have my Stamparatus out, I think I will go ahead and get some scrap so I can stamp his scarf and stuff. Let's see, hat and scarf. Here we go. See, I can fit this one here and this one here. So for little things like this, it's gonna be fine for fussy cutting. Don't need a die for these, but it is nice when there is a die. What color should I do? I think Just Jade. Should we go with the Just Jade? Yeah, I think I'll stick with Just Jade for this. Okay. Okay, I can see something was on my ink no, it was on there's a little hair on the stamp, so I've got like a little line there, so let's ink that up and see if we can get rid of it. Better. I didn't press too hard. Okay, that's good. All right. Yes, the hat I think was a little bit too small, but the scarf I think would actually fit. Do I have one? I was wondering if oh yes, I do actually have one stamped out, but it's not the right color. I have one die cut from the snowman, and it does actually fit. It's just not the right color for this one. But it is a good option. All right, so let me just cut these out. So for those of you who don't have a cut and emboss machine, you know, fussy cutting is a good alternative, because we do use fussy cutting for lots of the DSP that you can just cut out and add to your card. So this is absolutely an option. And these guys aren't too hard. This one doesn't have a lot of like nooks and crannies that you have to like get into. I'm just going to trim that off so I can maneuver this a little easier. And I've been told, or I've heard, that holding the scissors at a 45-degree angle to the paper helps with cutting, and you're supposed to move the paper around, not the scissors. Oops, I'm getting a little too close there. I am by no means an expert fussy cutter, but I can do an adequate job. There we go. There's the hat. And the scarf is easy because it's all right. It's all like straight angles, so I just go around and cut on straight angles, and it works out really well. Oops, I didn't cut quite enough. There we go. I'm just going to trim this off so that it's easier to maneuver it. That's true. The stripes on the snowman scarf are nice. I do like that. If it was already stamped in Just Jade, I would have just used that. But that one's Tahitian tied, so it doesn't exactly match the blue. The blue in this paper is the Misty Moonlight, which is retired. Oops. Almost done. Oh, I wanted to do that poll. Let me try this out. Just a second. I have a poll set up. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna have to move the camera because it's underneath the holder. So let me see if I can. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna launch this poll and let's see what happens. Okay, so I launched a poll and I wonder if it shows. Oh, there. I can see it on the screen. Cool. interesting. I've never done that before. So I wonder how the answers show up now, because you guys, whoops, sorry, this is moving. I wonder how, when you guys answer, it shows up for me, because I don't know how this works. Just thought I'd try it out. Something fun. There's my scarf. All right, scarf is done. Okay, so let's put this little guy together. I'm gonna glue him together. Okay, let's just put a little bit of glue. And my tweezers to help place it. I like using the tweezers, especially when I have to see where I'm placing it. My finger gets in the way usually when it's like something small like this. So it's nice to be able to place it. Okay, and then I put my hat and my scarf on him. So the scarf is longer than his neck, so I'm just going to put it in the middle sections. Oh. Yeah, the poll didn't go away when I answered too. Like, I clicked it on my screen and it's still there. So, I don't know. That's weird. Shannon says that one of the new stamp sets you ordered today was a cling. You could choose as cling or photopolymer, which I did not notice. I don't know what stamp set that is. I didn't know that was a choice. Which one was that, Shannon? There we go. And the hat, because it's just along the edge here, I'm just going to put little dots of glue on the very edge of the hat. Okay. And here. Okay, so just let that dry. And while we're letting it dry, I have to get my snowflake out. So I've used up pretty much all of them, so I'm glad I got some on sale. Because the snowflakes are like so pretty, and they're shiny. Don't know if you can tell. They're just attached to the very tips here, so I'm just pulling them off. There we go. Oops, one more. All right, there's my snowflake. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it right behind here, and I'm gonna make sure that it's above the bottom. Like, I don't want it to go off the bottom here. I want it to be higher up, and then my snowman will sit there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive in that very center. Where did my stamp and seal go? Okay. Okay. And I could raise this guy up on a dimensional, but I chose to keep him flat on this one. This other one, I did raise it up on a dimensional. Let's try putting this one up on a dimensional then. Around the bend. I'll have to check that out. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong thing. I was busy reading comments and I was like, wait, this is not a dimensional. Okay, so let's put dimensionals on the back of him. Okay, so I think it'll go good here. And I have a little sentiment here. So I chose to use a sentiment from another retired set. called Itty Bitty Christmas, I think it's called. Where did it go? Yeah. So this one was retired, like, I think a couple of years ago. So, but I found that it worked. The size worked really well. So I just need to do one more bit of stamping. Let's see. Let's move these. All right, where did it go? I do need to take out the foam mat because this one is a cling stamp, not a photopolymer, so it's I don't need the foam mat underneath for this. Okay. I need a little bit of paper. Let's see. Oh, you chose cling. Do you like the, Shannon, do you like the cling over the photopolymer? I like being able to see through the photopolymer ones, but I know that they stamp slightly differently than the cling, so it's personal preference, I guess. Happy holidays. And I'm just going to put it right up against the side here because I know that I want it to be a very short piece of paper because it's got to fit on the tag. Okay, let's pick that up. I just check it here. See, I can see it's very slightly on an angle, so I'm just going to fix the angle here using the grid lines on my plate. And because this is lined up, they should be straight. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight. Okay, looks good, but I'm going to darken it by doing it twice. Okay, looks good. Let me just clean it off. The magnets are harder to move when it's like without the mat. Okay, and I'm going to trim this down to size. So I need my trimmer, and I'm going to trim, let's see, I want to trim this top edge a little bit because I don't want so much white. I want it to be a little closer than that. So I can see that it's actually stamped on a slight angle, or I don't know where the angle came from, but it might be the paper that's actually on an angle, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think the paper was actually cut on an angle. So now I'm going to cut off approximately the same amount underneath. Oh, I gotta get my hands out of the way. Okay. I hope that's straight. All right. And then trim this side down. I feel like it's on an angle. I can see. I don't think I can fix that. Actually, let's see how it looks. Yes, I can see that this is slightly on an angle. Okay, the width I think I can also trim down. Yeah, this paper trimmer, I could not fix this if it was like on my regular trimmer. But this is almost too small. This particular piece, it's really small. Like it's really a slight angle I may not be able to do it. We'll see. It has those little guides there. I'm just trying to make sure. This is my OCD. I don't think this is going to work, but let's see. Well, it's not too bad. Actually, that looks a bit better. Okay. I'm going to take my bone folder. I can see the edges are lifted up, so I'm just going to press it down. There we go. All right. Actually, I think that will do. I think I can live with that. Okay, so I can see it's covering up the little dots here, so I'm just going to trim it down with my scissors really tiny bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue it on. Glue. Yeah. That all of these like sets that have little parts like eyes and beaks and like noses and stuff, like I'm always worried I'm gonna lose like a tiny little guy, and like who knows where it's gone to. Okay, let's just put this on. I'm gonna try and slide it underneath the snowflake there. There we go. There we go. And then all I have left is the ribbon. So I have some fresh Freesia ribbon that matches with the fresh Freesia in the paper. I'm just gonna cut off about this much. Down the sink. I'm worried about losing it on my desk and then on the floor, and then it gets vacuumed up. Okay, so I'm just going to pull it through. Pull this one through. And there we go. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to shorten it a little bit. This is a little bit too long. Okay. There we go. And that is our tag. So, really cute. You use all sorts of combinations of DSP to make this. Shannon's saying, I'm thinking in a bowl with some Stampin' Mist. Oh, for washing. Yeah, I haven't tried washing little teeny tiny pieces, but yes, maybe a bowl would be safer than in the sink with the drain open. Yeah, so it's a simple project today. Cute, and I think I'm going to make some more tags to go with my presents this year, so maybe we'll see some more coming up in the next couple weeks. But thanks again for joining in, ladies. If you're watching on replay, please say hi. Let me know, if you enjoyed watching this crafting today, and take advantage of the last chance sale and the clearance rack before the deals disappear. Have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye.